The following is a production of the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network. Van Buren County Warriors Girls Basketball is coming your way on the Atomo Radio YouTube channel and on today's hits and yesterday's favorites, 92.7 KTWA. Now, let's get you to the court with the voice of the Van Buren County Warriors, Shan Moquin.
Good afternoon, Warrior basketball fans. Welcome back, and thanks for tuning in once again. On behalf of the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network, I'd like to welcome you to another streaming and on-air broadcast presentation of Van Buren County Warrior basketball. Thanks for joining us here inside the Atomo Radio broadcast booth. This afternoon, the Warriors are on the road about a half an hour to the west to face a non-conference rival from the South Central Conference. The Davis County Mustangs is going to host the Van Buren County Warriors this afternoon. It's the 2026 edition of the Fox River Rivalry Traveling Trophies. I think those are sponsored by Wells Hometown Drug. Those are on the line tonight to each, or this afternoon I should say, to each winning team. Girls tip-off just 13 and a half minutes away. Should put us somewhere just before 3 p.m. The boys' game will follow 15 minutes following the completion of the girls' game. We got doubleheader action for you this afternoon, non-conference style. Mr. Connor Davis and Mr. Kyle Smith with us this afternoon back at the station in Ottumwa. They're inside the studio pressing all the right buttons to make this thing go smoothly for everybody. And once again, I am alongside my cameraman and on-site producer, the incomparable Mr. A.J. Rowe, helping me out this afternoon. He's been with Fairfield basketball this season, as Sonia Love Smith has been helping me out. She's not available this afternoon, so AJ, nice enough to come down and help out Warrior basketball on the stream and on the radio this afternoon. We are all back for the sports seasons of the 2025-26 school year. All of us consider it our pleasure to be with you on the call this afternoon. We got a couple of ways for you to join the broadcast today. We are on the air. It's your home for today's hits and yesterday's favorites, 92.7 KTWA. We are also streaming live on the Atomo Radio YouTube channel. If you are choosing one of those two ways to make this afternoon broadcast on Saturday, January 17th, 2026, part of your day, a big thanks for doing so. We couldn't do it without the wonderful audience that you are. This season, Van Buren County Warrior basketball is brought to you by these fine sponsors. I'm going to go right down the list with you. I'll give you the in-game sponsorship as we go. This is the Warrior Girls pregame show brought to you by the Van Buren County Community School District, where they have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride countywide. The school district will sponsor the pregame show for each game. Also, all the made three-pointers by the Warriors this afternoon. All the quarters, 1, 2, 3, and 4 in each game, brought to you by Dowd's Lumber and Home Center, the largest building material supplier in Dowd's. The postgame show for each game, brought to you by Cranston Family Funeral Home in Fairfield and Keosauqua. Now to serve you with Monument Sales and Irish Ridge Cremation, CranstonFamilyFuneralHome.com. Today's starting lineups for each game, brought to you by Smithburg Automotive, with 2 locations in Fairfield to serve you. My coaches and players interviews throughout the course of the season, brought to you by First Iowa State Bank of Albia, Bloomfield, Cantrell, Eddyville, and Keosauqua. Member FDIC. Halftime show and stats brought to you by Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive for 24/7 emergency service, including nights, holidays, and weekends. Fast, friendly, and professional service at Roto-Rooter servicing Ottumwa and the surrounding areas. Conference standings in the pregame stats, which we'll get to in a little bit, brought to you by Slayton Polaris, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski. Check out their great selection of Rangers and ATVs. Maybe even drive one home today. My game recap in the postgame show, brought to you by Milo and his team at Wells Hometown Drug in Bloomfield and Keosauqua. Ask them about free delivery or curbside pickup options. Today's players of the game, brought to you by Crane Concrete Ready Mix, delivering concrete to Ottumwa, Fairfield, Bloomfield, and the surrounding areas. My quarter recaps brought to you by Pilot Grove Savings Bank, serving you for all your financial needs. Proud supporter of the Van Buren County Warriors. Today's opening tip in each game brought to you by Dowd's Quick Stop of Dowd's for gas and all the convenience and daily food specials. Warrior Fast Break Points brought to you by the Van Buren County Hospital. Simply remarkable. Warrior Timeouts today brought to you by Wasco Hardware. Check out their showroom floor in downtown Keosauqua. And the pregame stats, which we'll get to after this first break, brought to you by Tugboat Transportation, proud supporter of the Van Buren County Warriors. If you're in the area and need some local business, please make sure you give these sponsors a chance. They're a huge part of why these broadcasts can be heard on the air at 92.7 KTWA, also viewed through the Ottumwa Radio YouTube channel. You know how we do things here in the Warrior Girls Basketball pregame show. We're going to take a 3-minute break, and you can start to hear from some of those wonderful sponsors you'll be hearing from all throughout the broadcast today. Then, when we come back, we'll get into all the good stuff. In the pregame show, we'll do a breakdown of both teams, see how they're doing on the season, wins and losses for each team, leading players for each team, conference standings in the Super Conference and in the South Central Conference, other action in the area this afternoon, all that and more still to come here in the Warrior Girls Basketball pregame show after this first 3-minute break. We're working our way towards starting lineups, national anthem, and tip-off. Girls High School varsity basketball action coming at you first this afternoon, first game of the doubleheader. The Warriors are on the road, non-conference action, Fox River Rivalry 2026 in Bloomfield, Iowa to face the Davis County Mustangs. Back with you to continue the pregame show in 3 minutes. You're tuned in to Warrior Girls Basketball right here on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hissom, and our Board of Education has been engaged in important work for our district, and we're looking forward to unveiling our roadmap to Van Buren County facilities sometime this winter. We've been developing goals and a strategic plan for facility improvements that will help us maximize our current educational centers while helping us continue to be efficient with our resources and ensure that our students and staff have a great place to learn and work. The Board of Education has had several work sessions over the past year, and we are so thankful for their dedication to our district. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
Are you thinking about or ready to build that home or shop or deck that you've been dreaming about? Come see us at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center in Dowd's, and we will transform your dreams into reality. By using our 3D computer-aided design system, you can see and walk through your dream project. After your project is designed, we can generate a detailed material list to see if it fits within your budget. Contact Mike or Josh at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center to get your project started today. 641-936-7115 or check us out at dowdslumber.com.
Shopping for a quality used car? Check out the inventory at Smithburg Automotive's lot at 1503 West Burlington Avenue in Fairfield. Need repairs? They've got you covered at the South 23rd Street location. Call 641-472-2454 or visit smithburgs.com. Need quality used parts? Head to Smitty's Auto Recycling on West Grimes in Fairfield. They've got fresh inventory arriving all the time. Selling parts or have a wrecked vehicle? They buy unwanted cars too. Call 472-4200 or stop by to see what's new in the yard.
Tiffany here. Craving something delicious? Try the Dowd's Quick Stop Pizza of the Month. Feed the family with a large taco pizza for just $18.99. Need a cozy winter meal? Medium one-topping pizza for $10, or warm up with a chicken strip or wing basket with fries for just $10.50. Fresh bakery items baked daily and everything from our open-air cooler. Dowd's Quick Stop, where fresh meets convenience. Follow us on Facebook for more great deals. Dowd's Quick Stop of Dowd's, your quick stop for everything delicious.
It's never too early to start saving for next Christmas. With a Christmas Club account from Pilot Grove Savings Bank, you can set aside a little each week and have holiday cash ready without the stress. Stop in at any of our 17 locations today to open a Christmas Club account and make next year's holiday season merry and budget friendly. To learn more, visit us at pilotgrovesavingsbank.com. This is Dale and Dick with Pilot Grove Savings Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Back with you here at the Atomo Radio broadcast booth from Davis County High School, Bloomfield, Iowa. 5.5 minutes left on the warm-up clock as we get set for girls high school varsity basketball for you, coming at you first this afternoon. Van Buren County Warriors in town to take on the Davis County Mustangs. Let's continue the Warrior Girls Basketball pregame show brought to you by the Van Buren County Community School District, where they have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, county-wide. Let's do a breakdown of both teams, starting with the Davis County Mustangs. For the girls, head coach is Matt Zittler, assisted by Joe Rasmussen. Next action for the Mustangs is Tuesday, January 20th. They're right back here at home to face Knoxville, a 6:30 p.m. tip-off there. They are the Davis County Mustangs in girls high school varsity basketball. Overall record into this afternoon's action, 9-3 on the season. They're 4-1 at home, 5-2 on the road. Have yet to play a neutral site game. They compete in Class 3A, the South Central Conference. Conference record for the Davis County Mustang girls is 6-2. In the last 5, they are 4-1. Davis County girls have wins this year, twice over Eddyville, Blacksburg, Fremont, Knoxville, Clark, Moravia, Cardinal, Wayne, Central Decatur, and Centerville. Their 3 losses have come to West Burlington, Albia, and Sheraton. Last time out for the Davis County Mustang girls was last night, Friday, January 16th, 37-31 win. That was at Eddyville, Blacksburg, Fremont. Let's take a look at some leading players for the Mustang girls so far on the season. In the scoring department, Hallie Husted leads them at 14.5 a game. Palin Lawson at 7.8. Cully Smith, 6.9 points per game. Leading rebounders for the Mustangs, Paley Poe at 7.4. Mason Utt, 6.4. Hallie Husted at 6.1 rebounds per game. Assist leaders for Davis County, Cully Smith at 4.9. Palin Lawson at 2.0. Hayden Humphrey, 1.6 assists per game. Steals leaders for Davis County, Paley Poe, 5.2, Cully Smith, 5.0, Hallie Husted at 2.2 steals per game. Those are some impressive numbers there. The Mustang girls average 48.3 points a game. They give up 39.9. That's a plus 8.4 on the differential. They shoot 35.4% from the floor, 24.8% from behind the three-point arc, and 57.4% from the charity stripe. In the matchup last year, Van Buren County got a 51-46 win in overtime. That was over in Keosauqua. And since 2007, the Warriors lead the series 12-9. Let's turn our attention to the Van Buren County Warrior girls. Head coach is Randy Smith, assisted by Rusty Bruns. The next action for the Warrior girls is Monday of next week, January 19th. We go to Columbus, 6 p.m. tip-off there for the girls. They are the Van Buren County Warriors in girls high school varsity basketball. Overall record on the season, 9-5. They're 5-2 at home, 4-3 on the road. They have not played a neutral site game. The Warriors compete in Class 2A, the Southeast Iowa Super Conference South Division. Conference record for Van Buren County is 7-4. In the last 5, they are 3-2. Warrior girl wins this year have come twice over Burlington Notre Dame, twice over New London, also Centerville, Cardinal, Holy Trinity Catholic, Danville, and Central Lee, while their losses have come twice to West Burlington, twice to Mediapolis, and also Fairfield. Last time out for the Warrior girls was last night, Friday, January 16th. A 73-22 loss at home against the 10th ranked in 3A, Mediapolis Bulldogs. Let's take a look at some leading players for the Warriors on the season. In the scoring department, Adeline Snogren leads them at 12.8 a game. Sophia Urach at 10.8. Daphne Wells, 9.6 points per game. Leading rebounders for the Warriors, Adeline Snogren, 7.1. Daphne Wells, 6.7. Sophia Urach, 3.9 rebounds per game. Assist leaders for Van Buren County, Urach at 3.6. Kaylee Snogren, 2.8. Adeline Snogren, 1.9 assists per game. Steals leaders for the Warriors, Marley Mertens, 2.4 a game. Kaylee Snogren, 2.2, Urach and Wells at 2.0 steals per game. The Warrior girls average 47.9 points a game. They give up 42.8, a plus 5.1 on the differential. They shoot 35.2% from the floor, 25.6% from behind the three-point arc, and 55.7% from the free throw line. The Warriors defeated Davis County 51-46 in overtime last year in Keosauqua. The pregame stats brought to you by Tugboat Transportation. Let's look at the conference standings brought to you by Slayton Polaris, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski for both schools. In the Super Conference North Division for the girls, Highland 13-1, 11-0. Louisa Muscatine 11-4, 9-3. Lone Tree's 10-6, 8-4. Pekin is 8-5, 7-4. Wapello 7-7, 6-6. Columbus 5-8, 5-7. We'll see them on Monday. Waco is 6-7, 4-7. Hillcrest Academy 4-10, 2-9. And Winfield Mount Union is 1-14. 0-12. In the South Division of the Super Conference, where the Warriors reside, Mediapolis 14-0, 10-0. West Burlington 10-4, 8-3. Van Buren County 9-5, 7-4. Danville 7-5, 6-4. Central Lee 6-7, 6-4. Holy Trinity Catholic 3-10, 2-8. Burlington Notre Dame 2-12, 2-8. And New London is 0-14, 0-10 as the warm-up clock ticks down to under a minute. Other action around the Super Conference today. Nobody in action in the North. In the South, the Warriors right here to take on Davis County. Keokuk is at West Burlington. Fort Madison is at Holy Trinity Catholic. Those are all double headers. Cardinal is off as well as Fairfield. So that takes us through the pregame show brought to you by the Van Buren County Community School District for Warrior Girls Basketball. And right now, control with the PA announcer, Dave Mason, for Davis County High School. And we're about to get starting lineups for this afternoon's Fox River Rivalry 2026 edition. Hope you enjoyed the pregame show. It was a good one. A lot of information in there. I think we got through everything that I wanted to. Starting lineups today brought to you by Smithburg Automotive. The opening tip will be Dowd's Quick Stop of Dowd's. First quarter brought to you by Dowd's Lumber and Home Center. All right, here we go with the starting lineups. First out is number 1, Sophia Urach. She's a senior guard at 5'5". Number 2 is Marley Mertens, a senior guard forward at 5'7". Number 3 is Kaylee Snogren. She's a junior guard at 5'3". Number 10 is Daphne Wells, a junior forward at 5'8", and number 23 is Adeline Snogren, a freshman guard at 5'6". Once again for the Warriors, it's Urach, Mertens, Kaylee Snogren, Wells, and Adeline Snogren. For Davis County, number 2 is Cully Smith, senior guard at 5'7". Number 5 is Palin Lawson. She's a junior guard at 5'7". Number 24 is Paley Poe, a sophomore guard at 5'7". Number 12 is Hallie Husted, senior forward at 5'11", and number 45 is Nadia Smolnek. She's a senior forward at 5'11". Once again, that starting lineup for Davis County, it is Smith, Lawson, Husted, Poe, and Smolek. Now we're going to get the national anthem. We'll take a 2-minute break and come on back for tip-off. You're tuned in to Warrior Girls Basketball right here on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Need help with your next home project? Look no further than Wasco Hardware in Keosauqua. We're your small-town service and big city selection. From kitchen and bath showrooms to complete do-it-yourself solutions, we've got you covered. Let us do it for you. We offer free in-home estimates, free delivery, and flexible financing options. Our team of professionals represents the top brands in cabinetry and countertops. Day or evening appointments are available because customer service is our #1 priority. Visit our showroom today and discover why Wasco Hardware in Keosauqua is your home improvement headquarters.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hissom, and our Board of Education has been engaged in important work for our district, and we're looking forward to unveiling our roadmap to Van Buren County facilities sometime this winter. We've been developing goals and a strategic plan for facility improvements that will help us maximize our current educational centers while helping us continue to be efficient with our resources and ensure that our students and staff have a great place to learn and work. The Board of Education has had several work sessions over the past year, and we are so thankful for their dedication to our district. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
All right, back with you, the Atomo Radio broadcast booth, getting set for opening tip-off, brought to you by Dowd's Quick Stop. It'll be Houston jumping up against Wells. Warriors right to left as I see it. Davis County left to right. Toss in the air after the whistle, and we are underway. Tip controlled by Davis County. They're in their home whites, a little bit of maroon trim with gold numbers and letters. Warriors in their traveling black uniforms. Van Buren County in a zone to start across the key. That's number 24, Poe with it. To the right side for number 2, that's Cully Smith. Looking to go into the post. Husted will kick to Zmolnek. A 15-footer left of the elbow is good for number 45, Nadia Zmolnek. Davis County on the board first. They lead it 2-0, just over 7.5 to go, first quarter. Davis County in a 2-3 zone. Adeline Snogren with it to Kaylee Snogren, her sister, between the circles. Right wing, Adeline Snogren in the corner, Urach. Guarded by Husted. She'll bring it out, and they'll kick it around over to Mertens, and Adeline Snogren in the corner. Wanted a baseline drive, step back 3 instead. It's good from the corner for Adeline Snogren. Three-pointer brought to you by the Van Buren County Community School District. Warriors lead it 3-2, and here comes Diamond in 1 pressure from Van Buren County. They get it in. Zmolnek, Cully Smith, over to number 5. That's Palin Lawson against Kaylee Snogren. Right, then left. Pass tip, stolen by Urach. Nope. It's a jump. Davis County did retain possession, but they will turn it over on the alternating possession. 6:58 to go first quarter. 3-2, Warriors with the lead, and they've got the ball in the backcourt. Urach inbounds, Kaylee Snogren. Back to live action we go. Warriors against the 2-3 of the Mustangs. Right side, Urach. Back to Kaylee Snogren, top of the key. Back to Urach. Looking to go in the post to Wells. It's tipped and stolen by Zmolek. Turnover Warriors. Number 5, Lawson. Over to Cully Smith, over to Hallie Husted, into a cutting. Lawson, oh no, that's Smith, excuse me. She's fouled on the left block. Going to earn herself a couple of free throws. Fouls on number 10, Daphne Wells. She gets her first. That's a first on the team. 6:36 to go first quarter. 3-2 Warriors. Number 2, Cully Smith, senior guard, to the charity stripe. Back rim on the first one, no good. Davis County 0-1 from the line. She'll have a second. Warriors in their traveling blacks. Orange numbers and letters, orange and gray trim. Second shot good by number 2, Smith. 1 for 2 on that trip for her. She's got a point, and we're tied at 3. Here comes Adeline Snogren across the timeline, center court. To the top of the zone, she'll try a deep 3. That one left it well short. It's an air ball out of bounds. Rebound to Davis County. 6:27 to go first quarter. We're tied at 3. Diamond in 1 press coming from the Warriors. Zmolek to inbounds. She gets it into Lawson. Trapped on the left side. Looking for help. Still looking. Up the left side to Husted. To the middle of the court, Zmolek. Over to number 24, that's Poe with it. Into a cutting Husted, left it short, baseline jumper. Zmolek over Daphne Wells. That's a foul on the rebound against number 45. That's her first, team first. So that rebound goes to the Warriors, and they've got possession. Urach into Kaylee Snogren, 6:06 to go first quarter. Still tied at 3. To the right side for Wells. Urach right of the key. Warriors got to move the ball against his zone. Urach on a drive and a kick to Mertens. Kaylee Snogren, she'll try a 3 left of the key. That one is good for Kaylee Snogren. 3-pointer brought to you by the Van Buren County Community School District. Warriors lead at 6-3. And the shot clock should not run until ball inbounded, and it did run. Back to 35 it goes. Good catch by the referee there. Zmolek into Smith. Across court left side. That's Lawson with it down the left side to Husted. Baseline drive and a 10-foot runner. Air ball over everything. Rebound Marley Mertens. Weak side for the Warriors. Back to Adeline Snogren. Right of the key, top of the key, left side pass tipped. Intended for Mertens, tipped out of bounds by number 2, Cully Smith. 5:28 remaining first quarter, 6-3 Warriors. And they've got the ball with a front court inbounds on the sideline. Kaylee Snogren into Marley Mertens, back to Kaylee. 25 on the timer for the Warriors. Hand off Adeline Snogren, right wing. Shot fake and a drive and a kick to Mertens. She wants a 3. Nope. Did not take it on the left wing. Across the key right side, Daphne Wells. On a drive in the corner, Urach. A long 2-pointer for Sophia, and she nails it. Urach with a 2. Warriors lead at 8-3. 5:07 to go. Diamond in 1 press from Van Buren County. Zmolek into Lawson. Over to Smith. Still in the backcourt. Back to Lawson. Here comes a trap. She'll throw over it. Almost stolen by Marley Mertens, but Smith has it. Drive down the right side of the lane. Across. Nice pass. Husted. She'll bank it in from 6. On the left side. Hallie Husted, their leading scorer, on the board with 2. It's 8-5 Warriors. 4:45 to go. First quarter. To the top of the key, Adeline Snogren, the Warriors' freshman guard. She gets a screen right from Wells. She'll go that way. Corner 3 for Urach. Left it short. Rebound Daphne Wells in the middle lane. She'll kick it out to Mertens. She'll try a 3 left of the key and connect. Marley Mertens with a 3. Brought to you by the Van Buren County Community School District. Warriors lead 11-5. They come out hot from the outside, and they're pressed. Diamond in 1 again. That's Lawson to Smith. All the way across center stripe to Hallie Husted. Underneath to Poe. She traveled. No, they don't call it. She'll bank it in from the left side. Paley Poe, her first 2 of the night. She's got 2. It's 11-7 Van Buren County. 4:10 to go first quarter. Across the timeline is Adeline Snogren. To the top of the zone, a screen right from Wells. She'll go that way. Kick it in the corner. Urach 3 ball corner pocket for Sophia, and that's good. 3-pointer brought to you by the Van Buren County Community School District. Urach has 5, and the Warriors have doubled them up 14-7. Whistle stops play. I'm wondering about the shot clock maybe again. It's where it should be, I believe. Zmolek to throw it in the baseline. She can run the baseline. She chooses not to. Gets it into Smith. Cully Smith down the left side across the timeline. And it's turned over right into the chest to Adeline Snogren. And then Cully Smith plows into her. And she's going to commit the foul. Cully Smith picks up her first, second on the team. 3:48 to go first quarter. 14-7 Warriors. Urach into Kaylee Snogren in the backcourt. And here comes Van Buren County. Left side now out high for Adeline Snogren. The 2-3 zone still from Davis County. Snogren, Adeline on a drive down the left side of the lane. A kick out Mertens, a 3 from the corner. Left it short. Rebound fought for in the lane. It's tipped. It's off Adeline. She tried to save it. Nope, it'll go to Davis County. That might have been a little bit of a different zone look there. that last time from the Davis County Mustang girls defense. We'll have to check the next time they come down court. Zmolek to throw it in. Maybe head coach Matt Zittler switching things up after the Warriors have hit a few outside shots. Cully Smith, Palin Lawson, back and forth in the backcourt they go, trying to dribble around the trap. She'll get it to Smith, across to the right side. Husted to the free throw line. Back over, it's tipped by, it's loose, picked up by Poe. She'll turn around, miss the banker. Zmolek, she'll grab it on the right side and convert. Zmolek has 4. 30-second timeout from Davis County. Warriors lead it 14-9 with 3:10 to go in the first quarter. Take a quick 30-second break. Back with you for more Warrior Girls Basketball action right here on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Are you thinking about or ready to build that home or shop or deck that you've been dreaming about? Come see us at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center in Dowd's, and we will transform your dreams into reality. By using our 3D computer-aided design system, you can see and walk through your dream project. After your project is designed, we can generate a detailed material list to see if it fits within your budget. Contact Mike or Josh at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center to get your project started today. 641-936-7115 or check us out at dowdslumber.com.
Back with you, the Atomo Radio broadcast booth from Davis County High School here in Bloomfield, Iowa. Fox River Rivalry 2026 edition. 3:10 to go. First quarter, Warriors lead it by 5, 14-9. They've got possession in the backcourt. Urach into Adeline Snowgren. Here comes Van Buren County. This looks like they're still in that 2-3 zone. Kaylee Snowgren to the right side for Adeline Snowgren. She'll fake, come back to the right. Or left, a long three. It might have got tipped. Daphne Wells almost had the rebound, but it goes to number 10, who's into the game. That's Hayden Humphrey for Davis County. Smith over to Poe, over to Husted. Three-pointer left side. That's good. For number 12, Hallie Husted. She's got 5, and it's 14-12. Davis County's back within 2 with 3:37 to go. First quarter. Adeline Snowgren with it out high on the right side. It looks like they're going to play, they're in a man-to-man this time. Kaylee Snowgren to the right elbow, a kick to Urach. Nope, she's fouled on the pass attempt. Might have been a triangle and 2. I don't know, we'll see. Hard to tell. Fouls on number 10, Hayden Humphrey, her first, team third. 2:23 to go first quarter. Warriors up by 2, 14-12. Kaylee Snowgren, a lob pass in over to Marley Mertens. Between the circles, backwards to Kaylee Snowgren. She'll give it to Daphne Wells, free throw line. And that pass is tipped and turned over. Warriors. Cully Smith all the way down, missed the left-handed layup. Rebound by number 20. She's fouled. Her shot no good. She's going to go to the line for 2. That's Mason Utt who checked into the game. Fouls on 10. Daphne Wells, her second, team second. And number 20, Mason Utt, to the line for Davis County for a couple of free throws. First one in and out on her. Davis County 1 of 3 from the line. Here comes Ellie Doherty into the game for Van Buren County. And Daphne Wells going to take a seat. Warriors up 2, 14-12 with 2:06 to go. First quarter, Utt, second free throw attempt is on the way. And that one is good. 1 for 2 on that trip from Mason Utt. She's got a point. 14-13 Warriors, and they've got the ball. Davis County 2 of 4 from the free throw line. 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Adeline Snowgren to the left side. Looks like a box and 1 on Adeline Snowgren. Over to Urach. No foul called. She'll bank one in from the right side against number 12, Hallie Husted. Urach off to a good start. She's got 7. Warriors lead at 16-13, and pressure from Van Buren County. And Utt gets it over to Smith. They do get it across the timeline to the left elbow on a drive into the lane to Utt. And she missed the short one. Rebound. Adeline Snowgren tipped it. Urach comes out of there with it to Kaylee Snowgren down the right side. A skip pass over to Mertens on the left side into a cutting Adeline Snowgren. Left-handed layup is good and 1. She put it in and it counts with 1:25 to go in the first quarter. 24 gets the foul. Paley Poe for Davis County, her first, team fourth. Adeline Snowgren to the line to try to complete the old-style three-point play. She's got 5, looking for 6 substitutions for Davis County as number 11 into the game, Morgan Schultz. It's Husted, Utt, Schultz, Smith, and I can't see the number on the other player. Adeline Snowgren missed the three-point attempt free throw. Rebound loose, and we got a jump ball. That one going to go the way of Davis County on the alternating. That's number 10, Morgan Schultz, into the game. Number 2, Cully Smith in there. Husted, Utt. That's the 5 for Davis County. Cully Smith right side into the lane for Utt. It's tipped and stolen. Adeline Snowgren, then Urach. She comes out of there with it. Turnover Mustangs their second. Each team with 2 turnovers. Minute 7 to go first quarter. It's 18-13. Warriors up 5. Adeline Snowgren looks like a man-to-man from Davis County. She's to the right side now for the Warriors. And we got a 30-second timeout coming from the Warriors. So let's take a quick 30-second break. 57.9 to go first quarter. 18-13 Warriors. Back with you for more Warrior Girls basketball action right after these messages.
Van Buren County Hospital is a proud supporter of Van Buren County Community School District Athletics. The contributions you make to your team, your school, and your community are appreciated and valued by all of us at Van Buren County Hospital. We want to wish you a successful sports season, and we'll be cheering for you every step of the way. Go Warriors! For all of your healthcare needs, Van Buren County Hospital is here for you. Find us online at vbch.org.
Sorry, I forgot about that. Back with you, the Temple Radio broadcast booth. Baseline inbounds, Urach, right side, underneath to a cutting Kaylee Snowgren. She'll bank it in with the right hand from the left side. Kaylee Snowgren with 5. Warriors lead at 20-13. 50 seconds to go first quarter. That's number 4 into the game, Olivia Robinson. Try to go into the lane to Utt. It's tipped and stolen. It's loose in the lane. Here comes, Adeline Snowgren gathers it up. Turnover Davis County to Urach, to Kaylee Snowgren down the right side. Warriors will have to give it up, about a 7-second difference. Urach shot fake and a drive in, a 15-footer right wing. Nope, too strong. Rebound tipped in the lane. Davis County comes out of there with it. I think that was number 10. And a backcourt violation. It's going to be another turnover. Number 10 on the rebound, Hayden Humphrey. Backcourt violation, another turnover, Davis County, their 4th. Subs for the Warriors. Ava Leffler was in the game, but Marley Mertens comes back in. Urach going to take a seat. Allie Pedretti into the game for Van Buren County. 23.2 to go first quarter. And back to live action we go. Warriors can hold for 1 if they choose to. Davis County in a man-to-man. To the right side, Adeline Snowgren over to Marley Mertens against Husted. Shot fake to the corner. Nope, not there. Kaylee Snowgren, she'll take it to the top of the key. Hand off Allie Pedretti. Between the circles, right side Mertens. 8 seconds left. Pass Husted, intercepts it over in the corner. Who lost it out of bounds? It's to the Warriors. They avoid a turnover, keep the ball with 5.2 to go first quarter. 20-13, Van Buren County up 7. They've got it on the baseline right side. Pedretti, nope, she's going to come out, and Urach going to come back in offense for defense for 5.2 seconds left here in the first quarter. They're all spread out across the free throw line, extended for the Warriors. Adeline Snowgren to trigger. She'll go in the corner to Urach. We're looking to go into the post, and it's turned over. Warriors, Davis County with the possession, but the clock expiring, and that's how the first quarter is going to end. So the Van Buren County Warriors 20, the Davis County Mustangs 13, Warriors up 7 after 1 quarter play. Let's take a 60-second break. We'll come on back and start the second quarter, brought to you by Dowd's Lumber and Home Center. You're tuning in to Warrior Girls Basketball right here on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Tugboat Transportation of Bonaparte is a proud supporter of the Van Buren Warriors. Tugboat Transportation is located on 1st Street in Bonaparte, in scenic Van Buren County. Tugboat Transportation is a trucking business offering trucking services, motor freight, and self-storage. For more information, contact Mark with Tugboat Transportation at 319-592-3199. That's 319-592-3199. Tugboat Transportation of Bonaparte. That's Tugboat Transportation of Bonaparte. Shopping for a quality used car? Check out the inventory at Smithburg Automotive's lot at 1503 West Burlington Avenue in Fairfield. Need repairs? They've got you covered at the South 23rd Street location. Call 641-472-2454 or visit smithburgs.com. Need quality used parts? Head to Smitty's Auto Recycling on West Grimes in Fairfield. They've got fresh inventory arriving all the time. Selling parts or have a wrecked vehicle? They buy unwanted cars too. Call 472-4200 or stop by to see what's new in the yard.
Back with you, the Atomo Radio broadcast booth. Warriors turn it over on their first possession to start quarter number 2. That's the Warriors' 4th turnover of the game. Let's do a quick quarter recap in that first quarter, brought to you by Pilot Grove Savings Bank. 3 turnovers for the Warriors, and Davis County turns it right back over. We'll get to that quarter recap in a minute. Kaylee Snowgren waiting for help. Gets it to her sister Adeline between the circles. Davis County looks like they're in some kind of zone defense. Into Wells, a kick out, Adeline Snowgren, a 3-pointer. Too strong, way too hard off the backboard. Rebound to number 2, Cully Smith for Davis County. Warriors lead at 20-13. 7:26 to go, just underway in the second quarter. Husted on a baseline drive, a skip pass across. That's number 5, Lawson, with a 3. Nope, short. Rebound, Adeline Snowgren for the Warriors. Adeline will bring it down. No pressure from Davis County. So they might be in some kind of 1-2-2 zone. Mertens a three out of the corner. Oh, in and out, no good. Wells fighting for the rebound in there, but it goes to number 24, Paley Poe on the weak side. 4 rebounds for the Warriors in the first quarter, 8 for Davis County. Davis County 2 of 4 from the line. The Warriors were 0 of 1. That's your first quarter recap. Utt with it, left of the key. Now right of the key for Smith. To the right side for Lawson. Warriors in a zone defense as well. Here's a three-pointer left wing. That's good by number 2, Cully Smith. She's got 4. Davis County cuts it to a 4-point Warrior advantage at 20-16, 6:34 to go. Second quarter. Davis County in a 3-2 zone, kind of a 1-2-2. Over in the corner to Urach. She shot fakes on a drive, lost it to number 24, Paley Poe. Turnover Warriors their 5th. Pull all the way down, left-handed layup, missed it. Rebound, Daphne Wells. No, it's fought for. Is it a jump or a foul? It's going to be a foul on number 24 for Davis County. Paley Poe, her second. That is the team first, I believe, in quarter number 2. Possession to the Warriors. Kaylee into Adeline. And here comes Van Buren County. Screen right by Daphne Wells. Adeline doesn't really use it. She'll go right side to Urach against Husted. It is kind of a 3-2 zone. All the way underneath the hoop to Adeline Snogren. Shot up. It's no good. A foul coming, though, on Davis County. And Adeline Snogren going to go to the line for 2. Fouls on number 2, Cully Smith. Her second, team second in the quarter. And I think Maddie Coral getting ready to check into the game for the Warriors. 5:58 to go second quarter, 20-16. Van Buren County up by 4. They've had the lead most of the way. Adeline Snogren, first free throw good. Warriors 1 of 2 from the line. Adeline Snogren has 6. Maddie Coral in for Daphne Wells. Subs for Davis County. Number 10, Hayden Humphrey into the game. 11 is Morgan Schultz. On the floor for the Warriors, it's Maddie Coral, Kaylee Snogren, Adeline Snogren, Marley Mertens, Sophia Urach. Second attempt on the way for Adeline Snogren. That one is good as well. 2 for 2 on that trip for her. She has 7. 22-16, Warriors up 6. Back to live action in the second quarter, 5:56 to go. Here comes number 5, that's Lawson. Kaylee Snogren, they're going to nail her with a foul on the attempted steal. Kaylee Snogren gets her first on the team in the second quarter. Questionable call, fans not happy about that one, but it'll stand. Number 10, Hayden Humphrey. Front court inbounds, and they just shove Snogren on an offensive foul. Are they going to get that one? Well, it was called by the other ref. 5, Palin Lawson gets the foul. Her first, team third for Davis County. So a backcourt inbounds coming for Urach and the Warriors, who lead it 22-16. Urach into Kaylee Snogren. Here comes Van Buren County against the 1-2-2 extended zone from the Mustangs. Kaylee Snogren between the circles. 26 on the timer for the Warriors to get a shot off. She'll go right side and hand backwards to Urach. Still out high on the right side. Maddie Coral right of the key. Now left of the key for Marley Mertens. Over in the corner, Adeline Snogren, a shot fake and a baseline drive. Underneath the hoop, she decides not to shoot it. She'll bring it around to the right side. Back to Urach, a 3 on the way, right wing for Sophia. Comes up short, Kaylee Snogren on the rebound, a kick out to Marley Mertens. She'll try a 3 left wing, that one's off the rim, no good. Rebound to number 12, Hallie Husted for Davis County. Davis County gets a stop. 5:13 to go, second quarter, 22-16 Warriors. Kaylee Snogren giving them all kinds of trouble out high. And they're going to call another offensive foul on number 5. Head coach Matt Zittler not happy about that one. Palin Lawson, back-to-back offensive fouls on her. It's a fourth on Davis County in the quarter. One more, and they'll be in the penalty. Warriors would be in the bonus. Maddie Coral coming out. Daphne Wells back in. Cully Smith coming back into the game for the Mustangs. 5:08 to go, second quarter. And number 5, Palin Lawson, going to take a seat. Davis County in a 1-2-2 zone. The first 2 are way out on the wings to play the Warriors. Kaylee Snogren right to left to Marley Mertens. Back to Snogren between the circles to the free throw line to Adeline. She'll kick to Mertens. Looking in the post for Wells. Now Adeline Snogren middle of the lane. A drive and a kick. Urach a 3 right wing for the Warriors. That's off the rim. No good. Rebound fought for. Into the hands of number 2, Cully Smith. She'll bring it down for the Mustangs. To the elbow on the left side. A runner from the lane. Banked it. Nope. Too strong. Rebound Urach and the Warriors. Over to Adeline Snogren. 4:40 to go second quarter. Here comes Van Buren County looking to improve on a 22-16 score. They've got the lead. Adeline to Kaylee between the circles. Right side Urach. Into the elbow, that's Adeline Snogren. She'll step back and shoot a 16-footer. Nope, too strong off the backboard. Rebound number 2, Smith. Cully Smith will bring it up, get a screen from Schultz to the left side for Husted. Back to Smith. Warriors in his zone. Back to Husted. Looking in the post to Zmolek. She'll turn and fire one up. Nope, that's too strong off the backboard. Rebound weak side and a foul. That rebound was by number 10, Hayden Humphrey, on the weak side off the Zmolek miss. Fouls on number 3, Kaylee Snogren. Her second. Team second in the quarter. Davis County with 4 fouls. 4:11 to go in the second period. Free throw. Davis County, nope, short and to the right by number 10, Hayden Humphrey, who got that offensive putback attempt. Davis County, 2 of 5 from the stripe right now. Second on the way. That one back rimmed and off. No good. Rebound to Van Buren County's Daphne Wells. They get it in the hands of Adeline Snogren. She'll walk it across the timeline, center court. To the right side on a bounce pass for Kaylee Snogren. To the elbow, Urach tried to go underneath to an open Daphne Wells. Warriors recover. She tipped it to Mertens. Back to Adeline Snogren between the circles. Adeline on a dribble. Step back 3. Off the rim. No good. Kaylee Snogren fighting for it and saves it to Wells. It's still loose. And a jump. Going to go on the alternating possession to the Mustangs. 3:42 to go. Second quarter, 22-16. We've been stuck on that for a while. Warriors up by 6. Number 10, Humphrey into Smith, all the way down to Schultz across the timeline. Oh, they go back to her. It was over and back. I don't know if she was established. They don't call it. Left of the key for Schultz, right of the key, Husted. Back to Smith, I should say, on a long three-pointer. Air ball. It's going to go out of bounds. Molek saves it. Nope, she's on the end line. Team rebound to the Warriors. I don't think she had established in the front court as they were bringing it up, and she touched the ball, but they let that one go, so it didn't harm the Warriors. 3:22 to go second quarter, 22-16. Van Buren County. Adeline Snogren, a lob pass into the free throw line. Urach has to tip twice to Wells, to Mertens, to Adeline Snogren, right side to Kaylee. 2-3 zone from Davis County to the free throw line for Wells. Underneath to Urach. It's kicked out to Mertens on a tip. Mertens on a baseline drive back to Urach. A three-pointer left side for Sophia. Left it short. Rebound Schultz for Davis County over there on the weak side. Humphrey across the timeline right side, now between the circles for Smith, over to Schultz. Back to Humphrey. Nobody on her. She'll dribble in, take a long two-pointer. Back rim, no good. She gets the rebound loose to Zmolek. Back to Smith, left side, over in the corner to Humphrey, into Husted, cutting across the lane. It's tipped and loose. Davis County recovers. That's Smith, over to Husted, over to Zmolek. Left side of the floor, 20 on the shot clock. Tipped out of bounds by the Warriors. It'll stay with Davis County. Here comes Utt back into the game. Also number 24, Poe, for Humphrey and Zmolek. 2:34 to go second quarter, 22-16 Warriors. Fox River Rivalry, 2026 edition. Cully Smith all the way over to Husted. It's tipped by Mertens. Husted gets it in the paint to Utt. She'll turn, put one up, left it short. It's off of Schultz. She's on the end line. Turnover. Well, I guess that was a shot and a rebound to the Warriors. No turnover, Davis County. Urach into Snogren across the timeline. That's Adeline. Davis County in some kind of zone. Wells, a 15-footer from the left side's an air ball. Might be a triangle and 2, box and 1. It's hard to tell what exactly they're in. 2:11 to go. Cully Smith left, back to the right to number 24, a 15-footer. That's off the rim, no good. Rebound to Kaylee Snogren. Oh, it's stolen. I guess you give him a rebound and a turnover. In the corner, that's Utt. Ugly action right now. The ball and players all over the place. Kaylee Snogren chips it away from Cully Smith. 24 is Poe with it to the elbow. That's Utt. Over to Smith. She decides to go in the lane to Husted. Little turnaround left-handed shot is good, and she's dangerous in there. Hallie Husted has 7 to lead Davis County. It's 22-18, a minute 40 to go in the half. Davis County back to that 3-2 zone, I'll call it. Warriors on the right side. Urach into a cutting Adeline Snogren. The ball is loose, and a jump in the paint, alternating, stays with Van Buren County. Warriors avoid the turnover. Minute 27 to go in the second quarter. 22-18, Warriors up 4. Baseline inbounds right side for Adeline Snogren against a 2-3 zone. In the corner to Urach. She'll drive in, take a long two-pointer, and drill it. Urach connects again. She's got 9 to lead the Warriors. 24-18, Van Buren County. With a minute 15 to go, second quarter. Cully Smith across the timeline left side. Looking to the right side for Husted. She'll launch a 3 right of the key. Back rimmed it, no good. She gets her own rebound. Put up one from 12 feet in the lane, missed that one to the left. Rebound way over there on the other side to Adeline Snogren for the Warriors. She'll take it to the right wing, now top of the key against the 3-2 zone from Davis County. Back to the right side, Urach. Skip past Mertens. She'll eye a three, not there. Over to Kaylee Snogren, towards the corner, back to Marley, still on the left side of the floor. Skip pass to Urach, right side three on the way for Sophia. Oh, it was halfway down and spun out on her. Rebound to Cully Smith and the Mustangs. 36 seconds to go, second quarter. All the way down the left side to Hallie Husted. Urach going to pick up a foul on the arm. Trying to get a steal against Husted. Urach gets her first, team third in the quarter. 34 seconds even remaining before the half. Number 21, Ella Day, into the game for 11. That's Morgan Schultz taking a seat. Sideline inbounds in the front court for number 2, Cully Smith and the Mustangs. 24, Poe coming to help her out. Warriors in a 1-3-1. Poe left of the key to Smith between the circles. Back to the elbow on the left side. She loses it. They're going to call a foul. Urach going to pick up her second. Got to be careful here. Don't want to get three before the half. So the Warriors into the penalty. Davis County into the two-shot bonus. Here comes Allie Pedretti for Urach. Just like I said, Randy Smith, head coach of the Warriors, not wanting to get a third foul before the half. Oh, no, it's just a fourth team foul. My mistake. They had already updated it. Baseline inbounds left side for Smith. All the way out to Utt. Back to Day. Top of the key right side. That's Poe on a three. Missed it. Weak side rebound. Utt across the lane. It's tipped out of bounds by the Warriors, and possession will stay with the Mustangs with 15.5 to go here, second quarter, 24-18 Warriors. They've had the lead, I think, all the way. Baseline inbounds left side, Cully Smith looking. Husted down the left side of the lane, a short banker. Nope, missed it. Rebound put back up by number 20. That is Mason Utt. She's got three on the offensive putback. 25 seconds. Kaylee Snogren over to Mertens. A wide open three. Marley to end the half. No, back rimmed it. That was close, and she wanted that one to go down. But time expires, and we are through 2 quarters of play. 24-20 in that second quarter. Just 4 points for Van Buren County. Davis County puts up 7. The Mustangs outscore them by 3. That'll take us to the halftime show and stats brought to you by Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive for 24/7 emergency service, including nights, holidays, and weekends. Fast, friendly, and professional service at Roto-Rooter, servicing Ottumwa and the surrounding areas. We'll take a 3-minute break. We'll do a quarter recap and a halftime recap. When we come back from this 3-minute break, I'll add up some stats, and we'll talk about the first half of action. You're tuned in to Warrior Basketball right here on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network. Back with you in 3 minutes after these messages.
This is Milo Wells with Wells Hometown Drug in Bloomfield. Our goal here is to go above and beyond your expectations for the role that a pharmacy can play in you and your family's health. Since we have opened here, many things have changed. We've added experienced staff, updated our facilities, added clinical services like strep throat test and treat, and free liquid medication flavoring. One thing that has not changed is the vision of providing our patients with access to the best pharmacy services anywhere in the state. We, like many of you, believe Southeast Iowa is an amazing place to live, and we will continue to be committed to improving the lives of our patients.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hissom, and our Board of Education has been engaged in important work for our district, and we're looking forward to unveiling our roadmap to Van Buren County facilities sometime this winter. We've been developing goals and a strategic plan for facility improvements that will help us maximize our current educational centers while helping us continue to be efficient with our resources and ensure that our students and staff have a great place to learn and work. The Board of Education has had several work sessions over the past year, and we are so thankful for their dedication to our district. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
Are you thinking about or ready to build that home or shop or deck that you've been dreaming about? Come see us at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center in Dowd's, and we will transform your dreams into reality. By using our 3D computer-aided design system, you can see and walk through your dream project. After your project is designed, we can generate a detailed material list to see if it fits within your budget. Contact Mike or Josh at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center to get your project started today. 641-936-7115 or check us out at dowdslumber.com.
Hi, this is Amanda Manning Morris. Farmers and ranchers, we know your work is the backbone of our community. At First Iowa State Bank of Keosauqua, we're proud to offer ag lending solutions tailored to your needs. Whether it's land, equipment, or operational expenses, we've got the tools to help your operation grow. With competitive rates, flexible terms, and local experts who understand agriculture, we're here to support you every step of the way. Partner with a bank that knows the land and stands by its people. First Iowa State Bank, your ag lending partner. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Tiffany here. Craving something delicious? Try the Dowd's Quick Stop Pizza of the Month. Feed the family with a large taco pizza for just $18.99. Need a cozy winter meal? Medium one-topping pizza for $10, or warm up with a chicken strip or wing basket with fries for just $10.50. Fresh bakery items baked daily and everything from our open-air cooler. Dowd's Quick Stop, where fresh meets convenience. Follow us on Facebook for more great deals. Dowd's Quick Stop of Dowd's, your quick stop for everything delicious.
We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Back with you from the Atomo Radio broadcast booth here at Davis County High School, Bloomfield, Iowa. Halftime of the girls' varsity game, Fox River Rivalry 2026 edition. The Van Buren County Warriors lead the Davis County Mustang girls by a score of 24-20. Halftime show and stats brought to you by Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive for 24/7 emergency service. First and second quarter brought to you by Dowd's Lumber and Home Center. Starting lineups today were Smithburg Automotive, Warrior Timeouts, Wasco Hardware. The pregame stats were Tugboat Transportation. Let's do a quarter recap right now, brought to you by Pilot Grove Savings Bank. Well, I should say opening tip was Dowd's Quick Stop. That for second quarter recap, 3 turnovers for the Warriors in the second quarter, just 1 for Davis County. Van Buren County with 8 rebounds in the second quarter. Davis County with 14. The Warriors 2 of 2 from the line. Davis County was 0 of 2. All right, we can do a first half recap now. So I guess a first half game recap brought to you by Milo and his team at Wells Hometown Drug. It was 20-13. Warriors up 7 after 1 quarter of play. Davis County outscores them by 3, 7-4 in the second quarter. A much lower scoring second quarter than the first quarter to cut that 7-point lead to 4. 24-20 here at the half. Team stats from the first half. 6 turnovers for Van Buren County, 5 for Davis County. Pretty even there. Davis County winning the rebounding battle 22-12. From the free throw line, Van Buren County 2 of 3, 66%. Davis County 2 of 6, they're at 33%. Individual stats, points and fouls from that first half. Davis County had 5 players in the scoring column. Nobody in double figures. They're led by Hallie Husted with 7, Cully Smith with 4, Mason Hutt with 3, Paley Poe with 2, Nadia Smolek with 4. The Warriors, 4 in the scoring column, also nobody in double figures. Led by Sophia Urach with 9, Marley Mertens with 3, Kaylee Snogren with 5, Adeline Snogren with 7. Just under 4.5 minutes left on the halftime clock. We got time for another 3-minute break. You can continue to hear from some of our wonderful sponsors who make this broadcast able to be heard on 92.7 KTWA. We're also streaming live on the Atomo Radio YouTube channel. So after this 3-minute break, we'll be under a minute, getting ready to start the second half of play in the third quarter. You're tuned in to Warrior Girls Basketball right here on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network. Back with you in 3 minutes.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hissom, and our Board of Education has been engaged in important work for our district, and we're looking forward to unveiling our roadmap to Van Buren County facilities sometime this winter. We've been developing goals and a strategic plan for facility improvements that will help us maximize our current educational centers while helping us continue to be efficient with our resources and ensure that our students and staff have a great place to learn and work. The Board of Education has had several work sessions over the past year, and we are so thankful for their dedication to our district. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide.
Hi, I'm Cody Crane with Crane Concrete Ready Mix. If you're tired of not mattering to the big corporate companies, then call us. When you work with us, you won't be on a waiting list. We can get you concrete when you need it. We are a family-owned business, offer competitive prices, and are easy to work with. We deliver to Davis, Wapello, Van Buren, and Jefferson counties. Work with a company that will take care of you. Call me, Cody Crane, at 641-919-1350.
It's It's never too early to start saving for next Christmas. With a Christmas Club account from Pilot Grove Savings Bank, you can set aside a little each week and have holiday cash ready without the stress. Stop in at any of our 17 locations today to open a Christmas Club account and make next year's holiday season merry and budget friendly. To learn more, visit us at pilotgrovesavingsbank.com. This is Dale and Dick with Pilot Grove Savings Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hissom, and our Board of Education has been engaged in important work for our district, and we're looking forward to unveiling our roadmap to Van Buren County facilities sometime this winter. We've been developing goals and a strategic plan for facility improvements that will help us maximize our current educational centers while helping us continue to be efficient with our resources and ensure that our students and staff have a great place to learn and work. The Board of Education has had several work sessions over the past year, and we are so thankful for their dedication to our district. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide.
Are you thinking about or ready to build that home or shop or deck that you've been dreaming about? Come see us at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center in Dowd's, and we will transform your dreams into reality. By using our 3D computer-aided design system, you can see and walk through your dream project. After your project is designed, we can generate a detailed material list to see if it fits within your budget. Contact Mike or Josh at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center to get your project started today. 641-936-7115 or check us out at dowdslumber.com.
We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Back with you here at the Atomo Radio broadcast booth from Davis County High School, Bloomfield, Iowa. Davis County with possession. That's number 24, Poe into Smith. We're underway in the third quarter, brought to you by Dowd's Lumber and Home Center. Warriors with a 4-point lead, 24-20. Houston out of the corner to the left elbow of number 5, Lawson. A jumper from 15, missed everything. Rebound loose on the baseline. Smolek throws it back in bounds. Here's a free throw line jumper. That's good by number 2, Cully Smith. She has 6. It's 24-22. Warriors up 2. 7:35 to go, third quarter. Adeline Snowgren over to Marley Mertens on the left side. Still that 1-2-2 or 3-2 zone from Davis County. Adeline Snowgren, the left of the key for the Warriors. 20 on the time. Or on the shot clock, I should say. She'll go over to the right side for Kaylee Snowgren. Lob into Adeline, left side of the lane. She'll turn into the lane and put a wild shot up, and they're going to reward her with 2 free throws. Fouls on number 24, Paley Poe. Her third, team first in the quarter. 7:14 to go. Adeline Snowgren to the line for 2 shots. Adeline Snowgren with 7 points on the day. The Warriors so far in the game, 2 of 3 from the free throw line. Shot on the way for Adeline Snowgren. That one is good. Warriors now 3 of 4 from the line. Snowgren, that's Adeline, has 8. Number 10, Hayden Humphrey, checking into the ball game for number 24, Paley Poe, with those 3 fouls for the Mustangs. Just a reminder, when the girls' game is done, we'll stop that stream and start a new one for the boys' game. You'll have to pick it up on the YouTube channel. For those of you on the radio, listening on 92.7, maybe just a little bit of a longer commercial break. Adeline Snowgren buries it, 2 for 2 on that trip. She's got 9. Warriors up 4, 26-22, diamond in 1 pressure. Cully Smith down the right side. She'll take it across the timeline and around the trap to the wing, all the way to the baseline, looking inside. She gets it in as Molek, missed the short banker. Husted on the, well, no, she lost the board. Daphne Wells comes out of there with it for the Warriors. Over to Adeline Snowgren. Down the left side, she'll back it out, waiting for help. Over to the right side, Urach against Husted, against the zone of Davis County. Mertens over in the corner. She's wide open. They don't see her. Kaylee Snowgren to lob into Adeline. No, that's just a terrible angle and a bad pass. It's out of bounds. Turnover, Van Buren County, their 7th. 6:46 to go, third quarter. 26-22, Warriors. Here comes diamond in 1 pressure from Van Buren County's Molek into Smith. Right side, now left side. That's Lawson. Back to Smith. Through the trap, it's tipped. Husted has it. Over to Lawson. They get it across. All the way down to the corner. Left corner is Molek. In the lane, nope. Oh, it was tipped, but it does make its way to number 10. She'll throw one up and miss it. Rebound. Husted, reverse layup is no good. She's a lefty on the right side. Reverse layup. But a foul coming in 2 shots. I believe it's on number 10, Daphne Wells for the Warriors. That is her 3rd, team first in the quarter. Husted free throw is good. 3 for 7 is Davis County from the line now. Husted has 8. It's 26-23 Warriors. 6:29 to go 3rd quarter. Husted's 2nd attempt momentarily. On the way, it's good as well. 2 or 2 on that trip for Hallie Husted. She has 9, just like Urach and Snogren for the Warriors. 26-24, Warriors up 2. It's been a close game the whole way. Warriors have had the lead for just about all of it. 1-3-1 from Davis County now, it looks like. Warriors working it around to the corner. That's Adeline Snogren with it right side. Back out on the wing to Urach. Right of the key for Kaylee Snogren. She'll go left side. 16 on the shot clock. Now on the baseline, left side, Adeline Snogren will kick to Mertens, who'll fire a 3. Back rimmed it from the left wing. Rebound, Lawson for the Mustangs. She'll hand it off to Cully Smith, who will bring it up against Kaylee Snogren. Gets a screen. She'll take it to the elbow and kick to Humphrey, a 3-pointer. Back rimmed it from the left wing. Rebound, weak side, Marley Mertens and the Warriors. Over to Adeline Snogren. Here comes Van Buren County looking to improve on a 2-point lead. 5:45 to go, 3rd quarter. Top of the key to the left elbow, Adeline Snogren to Marley Mertens on the left side. She won't take the 3. She'll drive it and kick it back to Adeline from the left corner. Her 3-pointer is back rim. The rebound comes right back to her. She'll fake another one, this time on a drive underneath the hoop. Avoids going out of bounds. She throws it back to Cully Smith, though. And that's a turnover, Van Buren County, their 8th. Smith across the timeline to the left wing. Back to the right side, Humphrey. Now over to the right corner, Husted. She lost it. Marley Mertens has it, gets it to Daphne Wells. Turnover, Davis County. That's their 6th. 5:12 to go, 3rd quarter. 26-24 Warriors. Adeline Snogren, a crossover top of the key, left side for Marley Mertens into Adeline Snogren. Around her defender, all the way kick out on the other side for Urach. Now right corner, Adeline Snogren, a head fake and a dish to Urach. 3 right wing, left it short. Rebound to Hallie Husted and the Mustangs. A lot of action, not a lot of scoring. 4:50 to go, 3rd quarter. Across the timeline left side for Lawson from Smith. The Warriors' zone defense to the right side. That's Cully Smith with it. Skip pass, Humphrey. She'll take one dribble inside the arc, then back between the circles for Lawson. Right side, Cully Smith. She won't take the 3. Back to Humphrey, left of the key. 8 on the timer. Back to Smith on the right wing. She's going to drive. Back to Husted. She'll take it to the free throw line, try to put up a runner, lost it, and the shot clock going to expire. Good defense by Van Buren County. They cause the 7th turnover by the Mustangs. 4:20 to go, 3rd quarter. We're still stuck at 26-24, Van Buren County. Warriors throw it into Kaylee Snogren. No press from Davis County there in a 3-2 zone. Kaylee Snogren to the right side, Urach. Back to Kaylee to Adeline, left elbow. She faked the jumper. Throws it over to Urach, back to Kaylee. They'll work the left side with Marley Mertens now. Marley on a drive, got it tipped away. It'll stay with the Warriors. Tipped out of bounds by Cully Smith. Here comes number 20, Mason Utt, into the game for Nadia Zmolek. She'll take a seat for Davis County. Urach on the baseline left side against the Davis County zone will trigger. Back to it, Marley Mertens off a double screen. Left it short from the top of the key. Rebound, Adeline Snogren. She'll drive it to the hoop, throw one up, no good. But a foul coming on the Mustangs. Fouls on 20, Mason Utt, her first. That's the team's 2nd in the quarter. Adeline Snogren back to the line for 2 shots for the Warriors. 3:57 to go, 3rd quarter. 26-24, Van Buren County in a tight one. Snogren misses the first free throw. Warriors 2 of 3 from the line in the corner. They're 4 of 6 in the game. Lawson will take a seat. Number 11, Morgan Schultz, in for the Mustangs. Adeline Snogren, 2nd free throw on the way. That one swishes through. 1 of 2 on that trip for Adeline Snogren. She has 10 game-high honors, I believe. 27-24, Warriors up 3. Diamond and 1 pressure. Morgan Schultz, left to right to Cully Smith. Long pass across left side to Hallie Husted. A driving layup from the left side is no good, but she is fouled and will head to the line. Fouls on number 2, Marley Mertens. Her first, team's 2nd in the quarter. Each team with 2 team fouls with 3:47 remaining. And Hallie Husted, maybe a little blood from the nose on that last driving layup, got fouled. So they will give her a quick second to get that cleaned up. Looks like she says she's fine, and she'll head to the line for a couple of free throws. Husted, the lefty, Davis County's leading scorer at 14.5 a game. She has 9 right now. Looking to add to that on this trip to the free throw line. First on the way, It rims out and off. Davis County 2 of 3 from the line in the third period. They're 4 for 9 in the game. That second one rolls around and drops through. 1 of 2 on that trip for Husted. She has 10, tied for game high honors. As it's 27-25, Warriors clinging to that 2-point lead. Back to live action we go, 3:43 to go third quarter. Between the circles, Kaylee Snogren in the left corner, Marley Mertens against the zone. Skip pass to Urach on a catch and a drive. And she's going to be fouled on the drive by number 10, Hayden Humphrey. She'll pick up her second. That's the third on the team in the corner. Baseline inbounds right side for Urach against the zone of Davis County. Player strung out across the free throw line. She'll go to Mertens behind a double screen. A three for Marley. Missed it badly to the left. Adeline Snogren should have got a foul over the back. No, Daphne Wells fighting for the rebound. Causes a jump with number 10, Humphrey, on the alternating possession. Stays with Van Buren County. This will be baseline right side for Adeline Snogren on a trigger for the Warriors. Out to Urach on the right wing. Sophia with it. 31 on the shot clock. Lots of time after it got reset. Mertens now on a handoff to the right wing on the baseline. Kaylee Snogren. A kick out. Urach right of the key back to Mertens. A shot fake and a baseline drive. She'll pull up from 10. Left it short. Rebound tipped. It's out of bounds to the Mustangs. So the Warriors can't convert on that possession. 3:12 left in the third quarter. Van Buren County up 27-25. Inbound Morgan Schultz. Left to right to Cully Smith. Diamond in one press from the Warriors. Back to Schultz. She'll take it up in the middle of the floor. That's Humphrey. The left side, Smolek. Underneath, Utt. Shot up good from the right side for number 20, Mason Utt. She's got 5, and we're tied at 27. 2:53 to go third quarter. Between the circles, Adeline Snogren against the 1-2-2 or 3-2 zone, depending on how you want to look at it from the Mustangs. Urach right side in the corner. Her pass stolen. Turnover. Long pass all the way down to Schultz. Urach bothering her. Schultz will bank it in on the layup. Number 11, Morgan Schultz with 2, and Davis County has fought back and taken a 2-point lead, 29-27. Adeline Snogren on a drive down the left side of the lane. A kick out to Keeley, back to Urach, left of the key. To the elbow, Daphne Wells, a drive and a kick tipped out of bounds by Cully Smith towards the left corner. Warriors avoid a turnover, and they'll have a baseline inbounds on the left side of the hoop. 2:24 remaining third quarter, 29-27. Davis County with a 2-point lead. Warriors free throw line extended all the way across the court. She throws it off the back as Molek and gets it right back to Adeline Snogren as she couldn't find anybody. Kaylee sets her a screen. She'll take a long three right of the key and miss it. A rebound to Utt. Over to Humphrey down the left side. Back between the circles for Smith. Back to Humphrey. Warriors in a 1-3-1. The corner's Molek a three. Off the rim, no good. Rebound Humphrey. She'll put it back in on an offensive rebound and put back for number 10, Hayden Humphrey. She's got 2. Davis County up 4 now, 31-27. Starting to take control on the boards. Adeline Snogren, top of the key to the left elbow. Back right of the key to Kaylee Snogren. A lob pass into Marley Mertens. She'll catch and back it out left side. Kaylee Snogren over to the right side. Urach a 3 for the Warriors. Short. Rebound, Wells. She'll kick it back out to Urach. Kaylee Snogren between the circles, a fresh shot clock. Her pass intended for Adeline Snogren, tipped and intercepted. Turnover Warriors. Having trouble getting quality looks right now is Van Buren County. 1:24 to go. Schultz on the right side against the Warriors 1-3-1. That's Humphrey left side now. Back to Cully Smith, out higher on the left side in the corners. Molek underneath Utt. Pass. Now it was almost picked off by Daphne Wells. She lost it. Davis County avoids the turnover, and they'll have it on the baseline right side with 19 on the shot clock. Ellie Doherty coming into the game for the Warriors for Daphne Wells. Davis County in a box set. And Cully Smith will trigger. Long pass out high. Morgan Schultz on the right side. Top of the key is Molek to Cully Smith, left of the key. Lob pass in underneath to Utt. She lost the lob pass out of bounds. Turnover, Davis County, their third of the quarter, 8th of the game. 1:07 to go in the third. 31-27. Warriors just 3 points in this quarter. Davis County with 11. Right side, Urach in the corner, Mertens. Marley thought about a 3, then takes a 3. Launched an air ball. Cully Smith rebound on the weak side for the Mustangs. She'll bring it up. No pressure from, well, half-court pressure from the Warriors from Kaylee Snogren. To the right wing now in the corner. That's Molek. She'll take a 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebound, fought for, loose in the lane. Adeline Snogren has it. Gets it over to Ellie Doherty, who can't control it, but runs it down in the corner. Back to Adeline Snogren underneath the hoop. And we got a timeout coming from head coach Randy Smith. It's a 30-second timeout with 33.4 to go in the third quarter. Davis County leads at 31-27. Back with more Warrior Girls basketball action in 30 seconds. You're tuned into it right here on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hissom, and our Board of Education has been engaged in important work for our district, and we're looking forward to unveiling our roadmap to Van Buren County facilities sometime this winter. We've been developing goals and a strategic plan for facility improvements that will help us maximize our current educational centers while helping us continue to be efficient with our resources and ensure that our students and staff have a great place to learn and work. The Board of Education has had several work sessions over the past year, and we are so thankful for their dedication to our district. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide.
Back with you here, the Ottumwa Radio broadcast booth from Davis County High School, Bloomfield, Iowa. 33.4 to go in the third quarter. 31-27, the Mustang girls lead the Warrior Girls 2026 edition of the Fox River Rivalry. Still in that zone defense at 3-2 from Davis County. Kaylee Snogren between the circles, right side to Urach. Shot clock, game clock, about even. Ellie Doherty to the free throw line. She'll kick it back out Urach, right of the key. She'll drive in and take a 12-footer right side. Back rimmed it no good. Rebound. Hallie Husted. 7 seconds left to Cully Smith all the way down Zmolek. She traveled, they don't call it. Husted left elbow, she lost it. It's loose in the lane, a shot up. It's no good, a rebound. And no good, and the clock expires. The first shot was by Humphrey, the rebound was by Schultz. They both missed. So we're through 3 quarters of play. It's 31 for Davis County, 27 for the Warriors. In that third quarter, Davis County outscores Van Buren County, 11-3. We'll take a 60-second break and go to the fourth quarter, brought to you by Dowd's Lumber and Home Center. When we come back, you're tuned in to Warrior Girls Basketball right here on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Van Buren County Hospital is a proud supporter of Van Buren County Community School District Athletics. The contributions you make to your team, your school, and your community are appreciated and valued by all of us at Van Buren County Hospital. We want to wish you a successful sports season, and we'll be cheering for you every step of the way. Go Warriors! For all of your healthcare needs, Van Buren County Hospital is here for you. Find us online at vbch.org.
We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Back with you here, the Ottumwa Radio broadcast booth to start quarter number 4, brought to you by Dowd's Lumber and Home Center. Davis County with the ball. They get it in as Molek back to Cully Smith. They've got a 4-point lead, 31-27. We'll do a third quarter recap brought to you by Pilot Grove Savings Bank when we get time. Cully Smith between the circles, left side. Husted on a baseline drive, a runner from 8. Off the rim, no good. Zmolek on a board. She missed the putback. It's loose in the lane. Another shot up by Cully Smith. That's no good. And I think they call it a jump. That'll go the way of Van Buren County. In that third quarter, 4 turnovers for the Warriors, 3 for Davis County, 7 rebounds for Van Buren County, 10 for Davis County. Warriors were 3 of 4 from the line in the third quarter, so was Davis County. There's your third quarter recap. To the elbow for Urach. One dribble and a kick out to Marley Mertens are on the left side of the floor. Urach will launch a 3 left wing. That's good. Sophia Urach connects. She's got 12 to lead the way. 3-pointer brought to you by the Van Buren County Community School District. Cuts the lead to 1 at 31-30 for Davis County. Pressure from the Warriors, still that diamond in 1. Cully Smith across the timeline, right side, intercepted by Marley Mertens. Turnover Mustangs. Mertens will pull it out left side and wait for help. Back to Adeline Snogren with 7:06 to go. This one looking like it's going to be a nail-biter coming right down to the end. To the right of the key, a give to Kaylee Snogren for the Warriors. Still that 3-2 zone, I believe, from Davis County. Adeline Snogren with it on the right wing. Gets a screen right from Urach. Husted plows her over. No foul. Adeline Snogren underneath the hoop. Tried to dish it off. It's tipped out of bounds by Poe. Mason Utt is 20. Paley Poe, 24. She tipped that out of bounds. It'll stay with the Warriors. Baseline. Left side. Inbounds. Urach will trigger. Has to go way out high. Top of the key. Kaylee Snogren. Over to the corner to Adeline Snogren. That's the right corner. Back to Kaylee. They're on the right side of the floor. 6 on the shot clock. 5. Does anybody see it? Adeline Snogren 3. She's going to have to launch a long 3 and hit it. Somebody from the crowd let her know, and she looked up, had to launch a long 3 right wing, a deep one. Adeline Snogren connects. She's got 13. 3-pointer brought to you by the Van Buren County Community School District. The Warriors back up by 2, 33-31. Marley Mertens tipped a long pass. I think she realized she should have just caught it. Tried to tip it away, but she just could have caught that, and Davis County avoids the turnover, trying to beat the Warrior press. They've got it on the baseline, stack formation in front of Cully Smith. She's looking, long pass out. Houston on the left wing. A drive and look to go underneath the hoop. It's off the hands of number 5, Lawson. Turnover, Mustangs. 6:22 to go here in the fourth. 33-31 Warriors. Just a couple of lead changes in this game. Been a tight one the whole way. Good game. Kind of low scoring, but that's kind of what I expected. Kaylee Snogren to the elbow. Yurak a 15-footer. Oh, missed that one to the left. Rebound fought for in the lane. Houston has it for Davis County. Over to Cully Smith. 6:06 to go. She'll bring it up against Kaylee Snogren. To the left side. Back to the right for Poe. Now between the circles for Smith. Warriors in a 1-3-1. Elbow. Houston. Her pass tipped and intercepted into the hands of Adeline Snogren. Davis County getting loose with the ball now. Here comes Adeline Snogren. Warriors looking to build on a 2-point advantage. Over to the corner, Mertens a three. It's good. Marley Mertens connects. She's got 6 on a couple of three-pointers, brought to you by the Van Buren County Community School District. Warriors back up by 5. 36-31. They trailed it by 4 after 3. Back and forth, Davis County across the timeline. Over to Zmolek in the left corner. Cully Smith comes to help her out. Back to the right side for Lawson. In the corner, Husted. Back to Lawson, left side Smith. Warriors in his zone. She'll try a long 3. Back rimmed it no good. Rebound fought for. Husted comes out of there with it for Davis County. Fresh shot clock. She'll drive to the elbow and give it to Poe. A kick to Smith. Over to the left side. That's Zmolek with a 3. Air ball. Husted catches her shot up no good as she got a weak side rebound. And she'll go to the line for 2. Let's get the foul on the Warriors. It's on number 2, Mertens. Her second. Team's first in the fourth quarter. 5:01 remaining. 36-31. Warriors up 5, now 4 as Husted makes the first free throw. Substitution, Humphrey into the game for Lawson. Utt into the game for Zmolek. Husted with 11 lead the way for Davis County. Second free throw on the way. That one in and out. Rebound underneath by Utt. She puts one back up from the baseline. No good, but a foul coming on the Warriors. Number 1, Yurak gets her third, team's second in the quarter. So back to the line goes Davis County. This time number 20, Mason Utt. She's got 5 points on the afternoon, and she'll try to improve on that. Free throw on the way, in and out. Davis County now 1 of 3 from the line in the fourth quarter. They are 6 of 13 in the game. Second on the way. That one no good as well. Rebound, Sophia Yurak for Van Buren County. Over to Adeline Snogren. Here come the Warriors up 4, 36-32, 4:52 to go in the fourth. 3-2 zone from Davis County. A handoff to Mertens, right of the key. Back to Kaylee Snogren on the right wing. To the elbow, Yurak. Back to Kaylee Snogren between the circles. Back to Mertens as the Warriors work the right side of the floor. Now to the free throw line, maybe a little behind it. Kaylee Snogren tried to bank one in. No good. Rebound loose in the lane. It goes to Cully Smith and Davis County. She'll go right side to Poe, and they'll bring it across. Back to Smith, top of the key, left to Humphrey. Back to Smith. Try to go underneath to Utt. She'll turn and put one in. It's number 20, Mason Utt. She's got 7 and a timeout. 30 seconds, I believe, from Davis County. 36-34 Warriors, 4:18 to go in the fourth. Back with you in 30 seconds for more Warrior Girls varsity basketball action right here on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Shopping for a quality used car? Check out the inventory at Smithburg Automotive Lot at 1503 West Burlington Avenue in Fairfield. Need repairs? They've got you covered at the South 23rd Street location. Call 641-472-2454 or visit smithburgs.com. Need quality used parts? Head to Smitty's Auto Recycling on West Grimes in Fairfield. They've got fresh inventory arriving all the time. Selling parts or have a wrecked vehicle? They buy unwanted cars too. Call 472-4200 or stop by to see what's new in the yard.
Back with you here from the Atomo Radio broadcast booth, Davis County High School, Bloomfield, Iowa, Fox River Rivalry 2026. 4:18 to go in the fourth, and a back and forth tight game. Not a lot of lead changes. It's been tight the whole way. It's 36-34 Warriors right now, and they've got it in the backcourt. Inbounds, Kaylee Snogren, and here come the Warriors. Fourth quarter brought to you by Dowd's Lumber and Home Center. She'll go right side, Mertens. Back to Kaylee Snogren, right of the key, out high. Back to Mertens in the corner. Into Daphne Wells, nobody on her. A short banker. Oh, she missed it. Fighting for the rebound, she's able to get it and kick it out to Mertens. A 3 right wing, back rimmed it no good. A rebound to the corner for Humphrey and the Mustangs. Oh, golden opportunity for Daphne Wells. She just blew the short one from the right side. Poe, right side, elbow. That's Husted, and she plows over Urach. They're going to call a blocking foul on Urach. Looked like it could have been a charge on Husted. Urach going to get her fourth with 3:45 to go. Third team foul on the Warriors in the quarter. It'll be baseline inbounds left side for Cully Smith and Davis County. They're in a box set. Cully Smith looking. Has to go out high, free throw line. Left elbow now to Husted on a drive and a runner in the lane. Missed it to the right. Rebound fought for under there. A bunch of players. It's tipped out of bounds to Van Buren County. Head coach Randy Smith wasn't happy about that non-charging call. Urach looks like she took the worst of that one, but she stays on the court. Neater. Kaylee Snowman across the timeline right side. 28 on the shot clock, 3.5 to go in the fourth. Handoff Marley Mertens. 3-2 zone from Davis County. Mertens out high on the right side. Top of the key now between the circles for Adeline Snowgren. She'll go right side corner. Marley Mertens trapped. Gets it back out of there to Urach. In the post to Adeline Snowgren. Left across the lane. Dish to Daphne Wells. She'll throw one up. No good. Rebound. Number 20, Mason Utt. Not a great look that time. 3:05 to go in the fourth, 36-34. Cully Smith to the right side for Husted on a drive, and a lefty runner is good. From 8 feet on the right side of the lane, Hallie Husted. She's got 13. We're tied at 36, 2:52 to go. 3-2 zone from Davis County. Kaylee Snowgren to the right side for Marley Mertens. Marley to the corner on a screen and roll to Daphne Wells, and a kick back to Mertens. One dribble towards the corner and a skip to Kaylee Snowgren. She'll try a three left of the key, off the rim, no good. Hallie Husted gets the rebound, fighting with Daphne Wells. They'll get it to Cully Smith. She'll bring it down to the right side. That's Poe with it on the wing. Skip to the left side for Humphrey. Skip back to the right side for Husted. She'll try a long three right wing. Short. Rebound in the lane. It's loose. Still loose. Adeline Snowgren gets it. She'll take it down the right side. We're tied at 36, 2:10 to go. Adeline Snowgren between the circles. Gets a screen left from her sister Kaylee. She'll go that way. Now back to the right side. Skip to Kaylee. Little left of the key. Now between the circles. 16 on the shot clock. Middle of the floor. Wide open for the Warriors. Randy Smith sees his offense struggling. He'll call a full timeout. Warriors have 2 left. Let's take a 60-second break. 1:53 to go in the fourth. We're tied at 36 in the Fox River Rivalry 2026 edition. Back with you in 60 seconds for more Warrior Girls Varsity Basketball right here on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hissom, and our Board of Education has been engaged in important work for our district, and we're looking forward to unveiling our roadmap to Van Buren County facilities sometime this winter. We've been developing goals and a strategic plan for facility improvements that will help us maximize our current educational centers while helping us continue to be efficient with our resources and ensure that our students and staff have a great place to learn and work. The Board of Education has had several work sessions over the past year, and we are so thankful for their dedication to our district. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide.
This is Tim with Slayton Polaris. I'm sure you would agree with me that while we enjoy watching our kids grow up on the farm, we also wish they could stay little for as long as possible. One minute they are small enough to play in a tractor tire, and the next thing you know, they are bigger than you. With all of life's changes, you can take comfort in knowing that Slayton Polaris will try their best to keep things the same. We always offer the best machines at the best possible prices and strive to treat everyone the way we would want to be treated. This has always been our policy since we opened our doors. We look forward to meeting you at Slayton Polaris, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
Back with you here at the Atomo Radio broadcast booth. Warriors with possession. They've inbounded it. 10 on the shot clock. Urach on the right wing. 8 now. 7. Warriors got to look to get one off here. 6, 5. Kaylee Snowgren right of the key. In the corner. It's intercepted on a pass from Marley Mertens. Turnover Van Buren County. Their first of the fourth quarter. 11th of the game. That one hurts. We're tied at 36. 1:35 to go. Cully Smith. Left side Humphrey. Trapped by the Warriors. Humphrey dribbles through it. To the top of the key right side. Poe. To Smith. Warriors in a zone. Back to Humphrey. Into Hallie Husted on a drive and a runner, and she banked it in with the left hand from the left side. Hallie Husted, their leading scorer. She has 15. Davis County up to 38-36, 1:13 to go. Kaylee Snowgren over to Marley Mertens in the corner. Back to Adeline. She'll fake a 3 left wing. Drive and back it out. Back to Marley. She'll fake and drive. A 12-foot runner goes, and she's fouled. Marley Mertens on a drive off the left side. Put it in, and it counts. Fouls on 24, Paley Poe, her 4th. That's the team's first in the quarter. Count the hoop for Marley Mertens, who has 8. Daphne Wells in for Ellie Doherty. We're tied at 38. with 1:03 remaining. And Wells a chance at the line to convert the old-fashioned three-point play. Free throw's good. Warriors 1 of 1 in the quarter. They're 6 of 8 in the game. Mertens has 9. Pressure from the Warriors. Inbounds Smith. Humphrey up the left side. Husted across the timeline. Lob pass underneath to Utt. She'll turn and bank one home from the left side for number 20, Mason Utt, who's effective inside. She has 9. Davis County up 1, 40-39. 45 seconds remaining. 15-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Kaylee Snogren handoff to Adeline. A screen from Urach. Right wing now for Adeline. 3-2 zone. Mertens open in the corner. Oh, they don't find her. She's still wide open. Kaylee Snogren, a lob pass into Daphne Wells. Back to Kaylee Snogren, a three-pointer. Back rim, no good. Rebound fought for on the weak side. And a foul. It's a Davis County rebound. Foul on the play by Van Buren County, I think. Or is it a jump? It's a timeout, Davis County, but I think it was a foul also. So they want a full, Davis County wants a full timeout. I guess there wasn't a foul. Let's take a quick 30-second break. Back for the 24.2 seconds. Davis County leads at 40-39 over the Warriors right here on the Atemo Radio Group Sports Network.
This is Milo Wells with Wells Hometown Drug in Bloomfield. Our goal here is to go above and beyond your expectations for the role that a pharmacy can play in you and your family's health. Since we have opened here, many things have changed. We've added experienced staff, updated our facilities, added clinical services like strep throat test and treat, and free liquid medication flavoring. One thing that has not changed is the vision of providing our patients with access to the best pharmacy services anywhere in the state. We, like many of you, believe Southeast Iowa is an amazing place to live, and we will continue to be committed to improving the lives of our patients.
We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Atemo Radio Group Sports Network.
Well, I think they granted head coach Matt Zittler a timeout with his team with possession of the ball before the other ref had the foul, so that's what happened. Davis County coming out of a full timeout. Back with you in the Atemo Radio broadcast booth. 24.2 to go in the fourth. Davis County with a 1-point lead, 40-39. Man pressure from the Warriors. They get into Smith in the corner. Back to Humphrey. She's trapped. Gets it back to Smith. Down the right side. Back to Humphrey. They're still not across the timeline. Now back to Smith, and they are. Over to Utt. Try to go underneath Husted. Jumper from the left side from 4 feet is good for Hallie Husted. She's got 17. A 3 from the wing for Marley Mertens is off, no good, and the time going to expire. They let it run out. And that's the way that this one is going to end. Mertens missed a 3 at basically the buzzer to try to tie it 42-39. Davis County Mustangs get a 3-point win over the Van Buren County Warriors in girls high school varsity basketball action. Fox River Rivalry 2026 edition this afternoon. In that fourth quarter, 11 points again for the Mustangs. The Warriors put up 12, but they trailed it by 4, outscored them by 1, lose it by 3. Davis County with the victory, 42-39. That'll take us to the post-game show of Warrior Girls Basketball, brought to you by Cranston Family Funeral Home in Fairfield and Keosauqua. Now to serve you with Monument Sales and Irish Ridge Cremation, CranstonFamilyFuneralHome.com. I'll probably need a 2-minute break to add up some stats, I guess. Then we'll come back and talk about the girls' game before we get to our second game in the doubleheader, the boys' game. So back with you in 2 minutes. You're listening to Warrior Girls Basketball right here on the Atemo Radio Group Sports Network.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hissom, and our Board of Education has been engaged in important work for our district, and we're looking forward to unveiling our roadmap to Van Buren County facilities sometime this winter. We've been developing goals and a strategic plan for facility improvements that will help us maximize our current educational centers while helping us continue to be efficient with our resources and ensure that our students and staff have a great place to learn and work. The Board of Education has had several work sessions over the past year, and we are so thankful for their dedication to our district. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide.
Call. I got a pair of clogged toilets.
2 pair, dripping faucets, and leaking pipes.
Full house, boys. Flooded basement, ruined water heater, and a wild card, broken sump pump.
Gentlemen, whatever your plumbing issue may be, call Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive in Ottumwa. The drain cleaning and plumbing experts, residential and commercial, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Oh, and one more thing. A royal flush always beats a full house.
That's a bunch of crap.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
Are you thinking about or ready to build that home or shop or deck that you've been dreaming about? Come see us at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center in Dowd's, and we will transform your dreams into reality. By using our 3D computer-aided design system, you can see and walk through your dream project. After your project is designed, we can generate a detailed material list to see if it fits within your budget. Contact Mike or Josh at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center to get your project started today. 641-936-7115 or check us out at dowdslumber.com.
We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Back with you, the Atomo Radio broadcast booth. Let's do a quick abbreviated version of the Warrior Girls post-game show brought to you by Cranston Family Funeral Home in Fairfield and Keosauqua. Now to serve you with the monument sales and Irish Ridge Cremation, CranstonFamilyFuneralHome.com. Let's do a quick fourth quarter recap first, brought to you by Pilot Grove Savings Bank. In that fourth quarter, one turnover for the Warriors, 3 of them for Davis County. Van Buren County with 5 rebounds, Davis County with 10. Warriors 1-1 from the line in the fourth quarter. Davis County was 1 of 4. All right, after that quarter recap, in which the Warriors outscored Davis County 12-11. We can do a full game recap now, brought to you by Milo and his team at Wells Hometown Drug. Team stats for the game, turnover-wise, Van Buren County with 11, so did Davis County, each team with 11 turnovers. Davis County with a huge edge on the rebounding battle, 42-24. From the free throw line, Van Buren County 6 of 8, right at 75%. Davis County not so good, they were 6 of 14. It was 20-13. Warriors up by 7 after one quarter of play. Davis County outscores them by 3, 7-4 in the second quarter, and the Warriors lead it by 4, 24-20 at the half. Davis County made hay in the third quarter, outscoring the Warriors 11-3 to lead it by 4, 31-27. Davis County with the advantage after 3. That 3-point lead, the Warriors outscore them by 1, 12-11 in the fourth quarter, but it wasn't enough. They cut a point off of that 3-point lead and lose it by 3, 42-39 Davis County. Let's take a look at some individual stats from the girls' game. Davis County was 7 in the scoring column, 1 in double figures. They're led by their leading scorer, Hallie Husted, with 17. Cully Smith with 6. Hayden Humphrey with 2. Morgan Schultz with 2. Mason Utt with 9. Paley Poe with 2. Nadia Zmolek with 4. For the Warriors, just 4 in the scoring column, 2 of them in double figures. They were led by Adeline Snogren with 13, Sophia Urach with 12, Marley Mertens with 9, and Kaylee Snogren with 5. That's all the scoring for the Warriors. I'll give co-players of the game to Adeline Snogren and Sophia Urach, leading the Warrior offense with 13 and 12 points respectively. Warrior players of the game brought to you by Crane Concrete Ready Mix, delivering concrete to Atomo, Fairfield, Bloomfield, and the surrounding areas. All right, 11 minutes on the clock as the boys start to warm up. We're going to drop this stream, pick it up with the correct thumbnail on a quick refresh on your YouTube channel if you're watching there for the boys pregame. Those of you on the radio, a little bit of a commercial break, and we'll be right back with you. That'll complete the girls broadcast. You've been listening to Warrior Girls Basketball right here on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network. They lose it to the Davis County Mustangs 42-39. We'll pick you up on the flip side in just about a minute.